Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to talk to you about a very big event in history, World War II and the Japanese occupation. This was a time when many countries were fighting and millions of people suffered. It happened a long time ago, but we still remember it because it changed the world. So, what was World War II? World War II started in 1939 and ended in 1945. It was the biggest and deadliest war in history. More than 60 million people died, and many countries from all over the world were just part of it. The war began when Germany, led by a man named Adolf Hitler, invaded Poland. This made Britain and France declare war on Germany. In the beginning, the war was mostly in Europe, but soon it spread to other parts of the world. So Japan's role in the war, while this was happening in Europe, Japan was already trying to take over land in Asia. In 1931, Japan invaded Manchuria, and in 1937, it attacked China. Japan wanted to build a big empire and control of East and Southeast Asia. They said they were going to free Asia from Western countries like Britain and the US. But really, they just wanted power. In 1941, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, a US Navy base. This brought the United States into the war. After that, Japan quickly invaded many places in Asia, including Malaysia, Singapore, the Philippines, Indonesia, and Vietnam. So, life during the Japanese occupation, when Japan took control of these countries, life became very hard for the people living there. This time is called the Japanese occupation. Japan said they came to help Asia, but instead, they were very harsh and cruel. They used local people as workers and took food and resources for their army. Many people died from hunger, sickness, and violence. In places like China, the Japanese army killed many civilians. One terrible event was the Nanjing Massacre in 1937. In just a few weeks, thousands of people were killed and many women were raped. In Southeast Asia, people were forced to work in mines, on farms, and even to build railways like the famous Jet Railway in Thailand. Many workers died from poor conditions. Some women were also taken and forced to be comfort women, a sad and painful part of history. In Singapore, the Japanese did something called the Suk Ching. They thought the Chinese people there might fight back. So they arrested and killed thousands of them. In the Philippines, Japan destroyed whole village of people tried to fight back. During the occupation, Japanese language and culture were forced on the people. Schools had to teach in Japanese. Newspapers and radios were controlled. Anyone who disobeyed could be punished badly. But even in the dark times, people did not give up. In every country, some people fought back. These were the resistance fighters. They helped the people pass messages and attack the Japanese army in secret. Many of them were captured or killed, but they were brave and strong. As the war went on, things started to change. From 1943, the Allied forces, the US, Britain, China, and others, began to win battles. Japan lost many soldiers and ships. In 1945, the United States dropped 2 atomic bombs, one on Hiroshima and another on Nagasaki. These bombs killed thousands of people in seconds. After that, Japan surrendered on August 15, 1945. The war was finally over. So after the war ended, the Japanese army left the countries they had taken over. But the pain and loss stayed. People had lost family, homes, and their freedom. Many countries were poor and broken after the war. But something good also happened. After the war, many Asian countries decided they no longer wanted to be ruled by other nations, not by Japan, not by Europe, but they started fighting for independence. Countries like Indonesia, Vietnam, India, and Malaysia became free in the years after the war. Japan too changed. After losing the war, Japan became a peaceful country. It wrote a new constitution and promised never to go war again. Today, Japan is known for peace and technology, but the memories of the war are still there, and some countries are still waiting for Japan to fully say sorry for what happened. That's all. Thank you.